first of all, I want to thank everyone here. I know many of you had the opportunity to meet with the 17 individuals that came both downstairs to the Lord's Reign and also upstairs to the mission. They came on Tuesday morning, and so they got to see everything in action. These were individuals from right across the country, and they were selected to participate in this adventure, I think I'll call it, because they're going to be potential leaders in the future. So wherever they are, whether they're in business, whether they're in labor, whether they're in a nonprofit association, or whether they're in the government. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that most of them had preconceived ideas of what the Downtown East Side is. I mean, some people thought, you know, Vancouver was the Stanley Cup riots, and that's all you know about Vancouver. And of course, some people have, all they've seen is negative things about the Downtown East Side. And one of the things that I wanted to do was to share the people that I know in the Downtown East Side. Because you've always been incredibly loving to me and kind. You've always welcomed me. Quite frankly, you've always been incredibly respectful, except for John. But no. But so I asked whether or not I could come here, and Drew said it was fine, and I asked some of you, and you said it was also fine, which was lovely. And so they came in here, and they came upstairs first, and Drew gave them a little bit of an understanding about what the mission was about upstairs, and what the Lord's Reign was, and how it started, and how it continues to be run through the grace of God, and very much through the grace of God and through volunteers and everything else. What I didn't realize was how many people were a bit frightened to be here. And I suppose that always amazes me, that people are frightened in coming into the Downtown East Side. But for many people, they had never had the opportunity to either work within a mission or certainly to work downstairs in the shower. And so some people stayed upstairs, and they talked to Kim. And as you can imagine, Kim talked lots. So they had lots to say. That was just not an issue.
I was just getting warmed up.
Just warmed up. And as you can imagine, he also had all of the ladies with him. So that was not too shabby, and he enjoyed all of it. And some of the guys decided to help John out. And it gave us a really good opportunity to talk about Cobb's Bread and Waves Coffee, who provide us with a lot of the food and coffee that comes here. And then some went downstairs. And one of the things that God works in just incredible ways, so many times. It's just fabulous. Pat comes from one of the First Nation reservations in southern Saskatchewan. She met people she knew downstairs. And she was amazed. She said, "We wondered where you had gone. We hadn't heard from you for a long while." So she's put people back in contact with each other. You know, praise the Lord. You know, honestly, I mean that's just amazing to me. And other people that were just so incredibly touched and moved by the generosity of spirit that exists in this place and downstairs. And they were only here half an hour. And that's why, you know, you talked about he moves in mysterious ways, and I have to admit, it really kind of boggles my mind. I know it shouldn't, but they were talking about you when I visited with them on Monday last week, and when they left here, they started collecting all of the soaps and all of the shampoos and everything else from everywhere they visited. So when I saw them last Monday, they came back with this great big bag of soaps and everything else. But I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, because it's not meant to. But Sebastian approached me, and he was very tearful. And I said, "What's up?" And he said, "I just need to tell you that when I was growing up in Montreal, we always knew that there were homeless people. We saw them everywhere. But my parents crossed the street, and so did I. I will never cross the street again." And it's sort of, it's with joy, you know? It's totally with joy. And I wanted to share, every single person that came here has their own story now. You have impacted their lives, and you will make a difference in their lives. And conversely, they will make a difference in yours. And as I said, I don't know all of the other ways that it will impact people, but I wanted to say thank you. they certainly expressed their gratitude, and I just wanted to say thank you back.
Thank you.